comment section, and we've been warned that this people going to be a little sensitive, a little on edge, a little irritable and stuff. I've seen some really bad comments. I really have. It's I had to block an individual. This it's really getting bad. I mean, if you're happen to be physically around people who are flying off the edge and they got a lot of hate coming out of their mouth, good morning. I feel for you. I feel for you because I can feel the energy over the internet. Like this one individual, one example. This is the phrase: the world is going to shit, and this narcissist a-hole is dancing. I thought, oh my gosh. I got, well, I blocked the person, deleted the comment and blocked the person. There's no excuse to talk like that. And if the individual feels that the world is going to shit, does that mean they have to let their attitude go to shit also? Does it? Does that mean that they have to conform on the inside of their being? And, oh my gosh, you all. It's wild. It's so, actually, it's sad. It's sad that some people allow the energy to get into them. It starts with a thought, and then it's put into words, and then it's put into action. If you're watching this video and you feel that the world has went to the SHIT, please do not allow your attitude to also follow suit. Do not follow the leader. Do not follow the energy. Do not follow what you see. Push it away. Pray against it. Do not engage in it because energy has a way of attaching itself. And you do not want to open arms, literally, hello, opening your arms like this and embracing that type of energy on the inside of you. We spoke earlier at the beginning of the week. Do not allow yourself to be taken over by the darkness. If you already have some darkness in you, you do not want to allow even more darkness to get inside of you and literally take over you. You do not. That's the last thing you want to do, because the darkness will look for the slightest crack, the slightest vulnerability. And if you are not on your guard, if you are already vibrating in a low vibration, and you're already prone to, when I said negative energy, dark thoughts of those which have very hateful things coming out of them. A dark thought is nothing, it's not like procrastination. Okay, it's not. When you procrastinate to do something, that's not a dark thought. That's a tad bit negative, but it's like a trait. You can procrastinate and still, not have bad things coming in your head, not have bad words coming out of your mouth, not doing bad things. You can put off doing things. You can be pessimistic. You can say things, well, it ain't going to work. I mean, and you can still have like a pessimistic view without being dark pessimistic. It's like it's a level up. If you're just tuning in, hello. It's the Mercury retrograde, a decade of a study in consciousness in the simulated environment. Yeah. We got news from Scotland. Hello there, Fast Buck. I thought I said Faster Buck. Yeah, you are. This energy out here, it's nothing to play around with. And if you're not aware of why it's like the energy gets more intense in people, it does. It becomes more pronounced, and it's hard for some people to tune it out. Hello, Natalie. It is. It's really hard. And some people don't even want to put up a fight. They don't. They don't want to be bothered with it because they like how it makes them feel. The world is angry, so I'm going to be angry right along with it. People were in a bad mood, so I'm going to be in a bad mood right along with them. It is true. It is true. It's like the saying, like, you're going to attract those that are like you. You're going to go out and look for it. You are. What you seek, you're going to find. And when you find it and you hang around it too much, you're going to become like it. You're going to become one with them. You're going to be one with that energy that you hang around with, that vibration that you hang around with. Um, if you hang around a lot of positive people, high vibrating people, and you're kind of a low vibrating person, it won't take long before your vibration, if you're prone to it, will start to rise, and the longer you hang around it. But the same's true vice versa, and the same could be true. Oh my gosh, you all. You've got to guard your heart. You got to guard your space around you. You got to guard your ears, your eyes, your mouth, everything. You got to watch what you do. You have got to you got to be on your guard. This is a Mercury retrograde. Retro. You go and, yeah, it's going to bring it back. You don't want it to bring out the worst in you and the worst in people, because it will bring out the worst in people. And people are at the point where, like the one individual, the world's going to shit. To shit. And this asshole narcissist is dancing. Well, just because the world has gone to shit, does that mean your personality, your behavior, your attitude needs to go to shit right along with it? And you succumb to it and you embrace it and you become one with it? No, don't become one with that type of attitude. Don't become one with that type of frequency. It will take you down faster than you could even blink. Faster than you can even blink. And if you give that type of attitude complete charge of your life, it will destroy your life like that. Just like that, when you allow those types of feelings, that anger, that bitterness and stuff to get inside of you, and you start acting on those thoughts, you start acting on those impulses, it's not going to take long before destruction follows. And sometimes that destruction is immediate, and there's no going back. It's like once the words come out of your mouth, you can't take words out of your mouth and shove them back in. No, you can't. The damage is done. You got to move beyond. I mean, you don't continue to do it. There's consequences to everything there is, but certainly you don't want to make that your path in life. No, you want to learn from your mistakes. You want to be able to have a conscience and say, yeah, I know things don't look good. That doesn't mean I got to continue to join in that attitude also. No, don't do it. Please don't do it for your sake. Yeah, it's hard enough trying to make it, and things aren't looking too good. Would you say the world's falling to shit? No, I don't talk like that. That was somebody else's words. I would say it's very rough out there. Things are going to get very tough, and you've got to stay strong. You've got to stay strong on the inside of you. You got to stay balanced. You can be aware of what's happening. You don't have to be happy, but you don't need to lash out. You don't need to lash out at all. And if you're working around people who feel the need, I got to lash out, I want to. I like how it makes me feel. It's like I'm angry and I want to express my anger, and I want it to do what I want it to do. It's like that verse. My words will not return to me void. They will accomplish that which they were sent out to do. That verse in the Bible. You can look at that in your life. If you are angry and you say some angry things and there's energy behind it and you want to cause destruction and stuff, you want to say mean things, be careful, because there's such thing called a boomerang. A boomerang. It comes right back on you. It does. Your words have the power of life and death. And we're living in a world where you do not want to, you don't want to pile stuff like that upon you. Don't you got enough going on in your life? We all got enough going on in our life in order, and you don't want to invite even more. You don't. I know I don't want to invite even more. You know, no. Stay strong. This people's buttons are getting pushed, and it's like they we all have I've heard we all have a dark side to us, and some people's dark side is the dominant side, even though they don't like to go there. They try to get into the light, but they just can't help it. And it's like that Star Wars. It's who's it? Luke Skywalker, whoever became the Darth Vader. Yeah, I did a video, and it was a short video. I just uploaded it. It was like 1 minute and 12 seconds long. When I was taking a picture with the my Nikon camera of the sun, and I put the little the Imperial logo of the Galactic Empire right next to it in the sky, because it looks just like it. And it's just 1 minute long. Are we living in the Galactic Empire? We could. If so, you can, there's a lot of darkness that came as a result. There was. And it's sad. No, you all, you don't, just because the world's going, hello there, Deborah, honey, how you doing? Yeah, just because the world's going to you know what doesn't mean you gotta follow it. You need to rise above it. Rise above it. You may say, well, I'm not strong enough. Well, you're not going to be strong enough if you don't put forth the effort to be strong enough, to rise above it, to say no when you get the urge to open your mouth, or when you get the urge to do things that aren't nice, when you get the urge to act on your thoughts. No, you're not going to be strong enough. You've got to resist it. It's like resist the devil and he will flee. You don't have to do the bad things. You don't have to say the bad things that are up here. You don't have to let them come out of your mouth and verbalize your thoughts. You don't. You certainly don't have to act on them. Something tried to stop me from saying that. No. Rise above it. Rise above it. Because it's hard. It's hard enough. I'm just going to tell you, it's hard living in this world. People are losing it, and you don't want to be added to the list of people who are losing it. You've got to put forth a fight. You've got to fight. It's spiritual. It's a spiritual battle. It's a battle of the souls. It's a battle for your very lives. And there's enough division taking place, enough backstabbing, firing fiery arrows at people, throwing stones. There's so much of it. What do you want to join in on it? It's not of the light. It's not of God. It's not of love. It's not. You can be a warrior. You can get your message out. You can be a strong warrior when you say no to stuff like that. No, you can really do a whole lot of good and make progress by being good. You can. You can make a lot of good happen in this world. You don't want to, if you're going to be an example, don't be a bad example. Blue devil, honey. That's what I'm talking about. You got yourself blocked. Thank you, Deb, honey. No, you all. You want to be good. You don't want to be bad. The dark energy is here. And people think it's funny. They play games with it. They like it. They love it. They love it. And some people may not even be real that come on the YouTube. They may not. But you can feel the energy. It's out there. You can see the energy in people. You can feel the energy. You can feel the vibration when you go out and about. You can probably even feel it within your homes, your family, your friends. People are losing it. They're getting really upset. And some people aren't used to controlling their temple. Their temper, they just explode like a volcano. You got to be ready. Exploding like a volcano. This is Wednesday. You don't want to do that to your family either. You don't want to do it to your friends. You don't want to do it to your co-workers. You do not want to open your mouth and cause turmoil. You say, yeah, I do. I want them to pay. I want to pay them back. What's that going to accomplish? What's it going to accomplish? Nothing. Nothing. But it would increase the possibility of the boomerang coming right back on you. We're living in a karmic year. We are. As you reap what you sow in this life, you do. No. No. Choose the path of peace. Don't use your mouth to tear people down. Don't let your mind become a playground for dark thoughts, evil thoughts. And I'm not talking pessimism. I'm not talking about procrastination. I'm talking about dark, bad things getting in your mind. The longer they stay there, the more they accumulate more and more. Before you know it, they're going to get inside and grow roots. And they're going to take over you if you don't stop it. You just got to tell them to leave. So the energy is really high, and people are on edge, and people are lashing out. People are, I can't even remember the title of this video. Inner peace, no victory or defeat. Yeah, you got to have the peace within. You got the peace within. You can think straight. You can be strong. You'll be able to know what to do and how to handle yourself. You will. But it's not that easy for people who have never known inner peace. Some people need to be taught. They do. Some people don't want to be taught. They like it just the way they are. Just the way they are. Okay, you can have it just the way you are. But don't expect us who like the inner peace to let you have it just the way you want with us, because we're not going to allow it. That's because we are a warrior of the light, a warrior for God, a warrior of love. We don't have to put up with it. We can stand our ground in peace and love. We can. Yeah. We can put on that full armor of God. No. That's right. Is it easy being peaceful? No. Do you got to turn the other cheek? I'm not turning the other cheek. I'm not. I'm not. And I'm not a doormat. Neither are a lot of other people. We've learned that we don't got to be a doormat. We learned that we can open our mouths, stand in our truth. We can speak. We can speak life with our words. And the life that we speak, some may not like it. Some may not, but it's the frequency within. Gina, honey, well, you got to talk about the frequency, because everything is frequency. It's frequency. Yeah. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to circle right back around. We're in the Mercury retrograde. And just because the individual, the words, this world is going to shit, and this asshole narcissist is dancing. Gina, do you find that offensive? You want me to tell you what my immediate reaction was? My immediate reaction was, does that mean that you have to let your attitude follow suit? Really? So I deleted him and blocked it. Those words right there, if I allow those words right there to stay in the comments, they have energy attached to them. But the Google algorithm held that sentence into the held for review, and it didn't even make it on the platform. It didn't even like that sentence because it was a negative energy. The Google algorithm, it is able to sense stuff like that too. And it's not going to allow things like that on there either, which is good. I think we all want peace in a world that's being turned upside down. We do. And if we can't have it completely in the world, we can at least have the peace within us, even though the world may be turned upside down. You can still live while still being aware of what's going on, and still being able to function in a civilized way and not an uncivilized way. And yeah, there's going to be hardships that come into people's lives, a whole lot of hardships. And there's going to be some people who don't know how to handle them. And therefore, they don't know how to react. They don't know how to handle their emotions and stuff like that. But they've got to start trying to handle it. They do. You got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. There's great change that is coming, and that change has got to start on the inside of you. The change that's coming with this eclipse and stuff, it's a great change. And you're going to have to change on the inside, or you're not going to make it. You are. You can't be an angry, full of rage individual. You can't. You've got to get the peace within you, because there's going to be things that's going to make you even more angrier, and it could push you to your destruction, and you don't want that. You do not want that. You may say, I most definitely do. Then so be it. So be it with the words of your mouth. So be it. That's what I got to say. So be it to those people. You chose your path, and we chose our path. Our path is the path of peace, and we are warriors of peace. We are. You may sound little, well, it's a sissy fight. No, we're warriors of peace. And with peace is great honor and great strength. And it's love. Love is the most powerful force in the whole universe. It's the most powerful force that has been brought into existence, that exists. It is. I want to be on the winning side. That's the winning side. It's the light. It's the love of God within us. That's the winning side right there. Right on the inside. That's where the kingdom is. That's where it all starts. Right there. It's the portal. It's the portal. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Let me tell you something about my phone. I deleted this morning. I had ran over my phone that I have in my hand right here. It's cracked at the screen. And I ordered another replacement one. But when I think it's when it did the updates, what are most recent iPhone updates and stuff, it did something to the YouTube app. It will not let me push to go live. It only lets me want to do it, upload videos. So I deleted the app and I re-uploaded the app. I had the option for like one time, even though I wasn't even going to get ready to do it. And then it reverted right back, would not let me go live again on it. I'm going to permanently delete. I permanently deleted it again. I'm not going to load that YouTube live on that YouTube app on that new phone with that new software update. I'm not, because it will not let me go. Could you imagine? Say I got rid of this phone right here, because this is the one I've had for quite a while. It's the one I didn't want to, load 2 or so many years ago. Had I took this phone and I turned it back in because it's covered under damaged, I would not even be able to get live on a cell phone because of that right there, that whatever stops me from going live. I wouldn't. I'd have to literally do it on my computer. I still also have my iPhone 8, which I never turned in either. So the only thing that's on that phone now is more or less like a telephone. That's it. More or less like a telephone. I'm not going to be able to go live on it, and I won't go live on it. I'll go live on this one with my cracked screen here at the top. And it's all right. Gina, don't that make you mad? There's nothing I can do about it. But I did do something about it. I deleted the app, and I got this back up. Then I got a backup after this backup, my iPhone 8. Then I've got my laptop. I can go live on my laptop. It's portable too, and I can go live on my computer. Yeah, you just got to learn to navigate, and don't sweat the small stuff. Pick your battles wisely. Certainly, Gina, dancing is not a, that's the most silliest battle that somebody wants to get upset about because I'm dancing. If you want that me raising my vibration, me dancing, "We Will Rock You" song, they didn't like it, but I was dancing to it. That's right. I'm telling that darkness out there, no, the light will rock you. You want to be dark, the light of God's love. Oh, my nose is really itching when I said that. Is going to rock this darkness. Is going to rock it until we get enough cracks in it to allow the light to pierce through the darkness. That's how I feel about it. We're going to rock it. We're going to shake it until there's cracks. You may say, well, I feel like I'm breaking down, I'm cracking. Well, that's good because that means the light is going to be able to penetrate through your hardened shell. That is good. It is. I'm going to go. I've done talked too much, y'all. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thank you, Deborah Honey. If there's, hello there, Frank Honey. If there's any other moderators on here, thank you. Black Jack Gator, Black Jack Guitar. Yes, I'm going to go in Flores. Oh, that's great. And Kiki. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful rest of your day and don't give in to the energies. Don't give in to, I know you're probably feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of unsettledness, a lot of on edge, and you might have to be biting your tongue. Bite it. Just ground yourself and don't give in to it because the eclipse is 5 days away. And there's planets up there, there's things up there going around. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Love you.